What is up, you guys? Happy Wednesday. It is midweek. I'm doing a little bit of work right now, and I'm going to take you guys with me on a little boat day that we're having later. This morning I taught yoga. I am a new yoga instructor, so that's exciting. So I've been teaching once a week, and then in a few weeks I'll be teaching twice a week. That's new with me. We're gonna go down to the boat at like 3:30, but for now I have to catch up on some editing. The last few months have just been like shooting weddings, shooting engagement sessions, and editing on my computer. So it's been busy, and I'm trying really hard to incorporate some vlogs like this back into my week because it is fun, but I just feel like when it gets busy, I have nothing to say or talk about because I literally sit at my computer from 10 a.m. to like 6 p.m. and I don't really do much with my day. But it's time to change that because I feel like YouTube's coming back. It really is. It's long form content summer. I always say that and I post like a few vlogs and then I just fall off. And I'm not promising that that will not happen this time either, but I feel like I want to try to get back into it. People are turning to YouTube again versus like short form content. I think it's like, I love having it on in the background, that kind of thing. My graphic designer that did my website and my branding made me a little barbecue season shirt for 4th of July season. It has nothing really to do with my photography business, but my favorite holiday is 4th of July, and I wanted to do like a barbecue, fun Americana type vibe shirt, and she killed it. She did so good. So we're wearing that today. I have to rep my brand. You guys. Yeah, that's that. I'm doing some editing right now on my computer. Time usually flies when I'm editing. It's already 12:40. We're gonna head down to the marina. I'm gonna leave here at like 3.
You ready to go on the boat? Are you ready? Okay, you're ready.
All right, we are en route. It has been on and off downpouring for the last like 20 minutes, so I'm like, hello, what's the weather at the marina? What are we working with? It will like monsoon 1 second, and then the next it's like blue skies right now, so I'm hoping it stays like that. Months, you ready for the boat? Yeah. He just wants the window down, but it's been downpouring, so maybe we'll do it soon, okay?
You ready? You ready for the birds? Hey, we're gonna do it. Okay.
Happy!
I know.
It's so cute.
Beautiful three-legged dog. Unwind your arms all the way into your right thigh.
It is about 10 a.m. I just got done with yoga. I'm headed to Whole Foods right now to grab some stuff for dinner to grill because my mom and my stepdad are coming over and the house is a mess. We have no food. It's chaos. I have a wedding tomorrow, and then I have yoga training for the 300-hour yoga teacher training this weekend because next year, this same weekend, I can't make it, and they're really strict about getting in all the modules, so I gotta make up that this weekend. So it's a long weekend ahead. So let's go to Whole Foods. Good morning, guys. I'm looking rough. Today is Saturday. I don't think I've vlogged since I went to yoga on Thursday morning. Oh my god, I'm so bad at vlogging. So Thursday morning I went to yoga, worked. Friday I taught yoga at 7 a.m. and then I had a wedding yesterday. It was a 10-hour day at the Delamar in Mystic, Connecticut. It was so beautiful. And I had me, a second shooter, and then I had 2 girls doing video for me because they booked video back when I offered it, which I don't really offer anymore because I just think it's a lot. It just makes things like a little bit more chaotic than they need to be, for me at least. So yesterday was my last video day, and now we're just sticking to photo. So I got back home at like 11 almost, and then went right to bed, and now we're here. I have to go to yoga teacher training for the 300 hour at 11:30 because I am making up I think I mentioned this to you guys before. I'm doing 300-hour next year, and I can't do one of the weekends because of weddings, so they're having me make it up this year. I'm just writing some journal prompts that they gave me to do, and then I'm gonna go at 11:30 to go do the module with them. And then tomorrow I have YTT as well, so it's like a full weekend. We had a jam-packed few days for sure, but this specific module is interesting because when I leave there today, we have to be in what's called noble silence until Sunday. So literally I leave the studio at 4 p.m. today, and I cannot speak words out of my mouth until I'm released on Sunday morning. So from like 4 p.m. on all night, I cannot speak any words, and I don't even know how I'm gonna do with that. Like, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to do that. So we're gonna try it. I think when I come home, I'm just gonna maybe go for like a run or a walk and try to avoid humans as much as possible. Happy Monday, you guys. Sorry about that. I've said minimal words so far tonight, which is why I'm speaking like this. It's about 7:30 in the morning. I'm about to go for a run. Then I'm gonna go to yoga, and then I'm gonna run to the store to get some ingredients because Matt's parents are coming over tonight for dinner. I think I'm gonna get like a pork butt and put it in the crock pot. So that'll be after yoga. So run, yoga, crock pot, work. Fun stuff. I'm about to go for the run right now. It looks a little chilly out. Lately, after this Connecticut heat wave, I felt like now it's a little bit chilly, like fall, and I'm not liking it that much. I'm debating a sweatshirt, but every time I put on a sweatshirt, when I go for a run, literally after the first mile, I'm like, why did I wear this? Probably gonna regret this, but I have to fill you guys in on my weekend because it was a crazy one. Literally from 4 p.m. Saturday after the first day of training, I was in noble silence, which means no phones, no TV, no eye contact, no speaking. Like, literally noble silence. Can't do a thing until, like, the next day at 12-ish. So I literally was no contact for that whole weekend, pretty much. And then they released us at, like, 12 p.m. yesterday. We could talk. Training went till 3. It was, like, a long weekend of meditating in silence and not being on my phone, which it was definitely a lot. But I was like, okay, maybe I needed to do this. Maybe I needed it. Just finished 5 miles. I have enough time to go inside, drink some water, and then get in the car to go to yoga. All right, I actually ended up changing because I felt so sweaty. I got back in that like weird amount of time where I still continue to sweat, and it's just not comfortable getting into a car when you're that sweaty. So I literally jumped in my shower, rinsed off my sweat. I'm still sweating, but I just changed my outfit because I have to go to the store after, and I just can't be wearing sweaty pants for that long. Is there a spiritual meaning to a hawk? When we were in our like silence yesterday, we went to one of the yoga instructors' houses, and there's like big fields and big areas to like lay down in the grass. So we were laying in the grass, and I was like just staring at the sky, and this hawk starts circling my head a few times. And I was like, okay. And then he just flew away. But on the way to the place in the morning when I was driving, a hawk was like standing on the side of the road and like waited till I was right there and just decided to like fly right across. So that's why I'm looking up the meaning of a hawk. It says, I don't even know what it says. It's a sign rising above your immediate circumstances and seeing life from a wider perspective. Okay, I don't know. I feel like there's not too much of a spiritual meaning for a hawk. But the last time I was doing a yoga thing, I was about to graduate my yoga teacher training, and I had to teach a class. And I was like super nervous to do it. And then an owl flew in front of my car, like in the middle of the night on my way home from a wedding. So I was like, okay, that has a spiritual meaning. But a hawk, I don't really know. Alright guys, got my pork butt, all the things, and I always have to get myself a little something because I deserve it when I go grocery shopping. I got a coconut water. I've been obsessed with coconut water. I'm like chronically dehydrated, I think, because I absolutely hate drinking water. So this has been changing the game for me. It's a little bit warmer than I would have probably wanted it. Alright, now I'm gonna go home and get this thing in the crock pot. One thing about me, guys, is I am terrible at cooking, but when it comes to the crock pot, life isn't that bad. So we're making a pork shoulder butt for later, so we'll have some nice pulled pork. Place these in. Oh wow, that's gonna be tight. All right, this should be on high for like 5 to 6 hours. We should have some good pulled pork later. I don't know how this happens. Whenever I cook anything, my space gets just insane after I'm done. I can never neatly cook anything. Everything's everywhere. I do have to make some broccoli sauce. Might as well do that now. To me, broccoli slaw is like so much better than regular coleslaw. I don't know how this is gonna be. I usually do like a little bit of mayo and then red wine vinegar. But I was in a rush and didn't feel like finding the mayo because I hate mayo and we don't eat it in this house. So I got this coleslaw dressing. It doesn't even look like it's anything special. I don't know. Let's give it a try. Not bad. Lunch is out. It's been just about 4 hours and it's on high and like all the liquids around the meat are like bubbling. So I'm like, is it too high? Is it not high enough? I don't know. I don't like to cook. I'm not really good at it. It's starting to look a little softer. So that's a good sign.
Say hi.
Not gonna lie, you guys, this came out pretty good. I just shredded all the meat and mixed it in the sauce that it was in. And it's looking pretty good, honestly. Yeah, I was gonna end the vlog, but then I saw how good this came out and I was like, I gotta show everybody. I gotta show everybody how good I am at cooking now. Here's the thing. It's not that I'm not good at it. It's that I choose not to spend my time on it. Like, I don't like to spend time cooking. It's just like a waste of time for me. I would rather do so many other things before follow a recipe. So this crock pot thing, perfect for me. Like, so easy, so convenient. So yeah, now I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get out of here. So I'll see you guys next time.